Hi guys, in today's video we're gonna cover not one, not two, but three video games. So sit back and enjoy. Deadside is a massive open-world multiplayer shooter set in a post-apocalyptic world. There are no zombies, anomalies and other devilry in the world of Deadside. There is only a wasteland, in which you have to survive, fighting against or together with other players for a place under the sun. It all depends on your personal preference. The gameplay includes a survival aspect, increased difficulty, and realistic graphics with an abundance of interactive objects. Players can complete missions, utilize more than 19 types of weapons, trade, and even build shelters for themselves. The game world covers an impressive total area of 225 square kilometers. While exploring it, you'll have to try your best at managing several vehicles, which will need to be supplied with fuel and repaired. In Deadside, you will see realistic ballistics of small arms, including the penetration of various materials. When a bullet penetrates, for instance, the wall of a wooden shed, it will deviate from its original trajectory, as well as lose its speed. When hitting a body of human or an animal, the damage inflicted will depend on the place of impact and the kinetic energy of the projectile. The game has huge potential. The developers need to further upgrade their creation as a mix of projects like DayZ and Escape from Tarkov, and restrain from adding the Rust elements to this cocktail. If the developers do not screw up, then it has every chance to occupy its own niche in your video game library. Tour de France 2020 is the license game of the official 21st stage of the Tour de France 2020. This Tour de France official game allows you to play with the teams participating in the Grand Boucle, the Big Loop, with their official jerseys and famous cyclers. Apart from the Grand Boucle, there are many other official races available in the game: Critérium de Dauphine, Paris-Nice, Paris-Roubaix, and for the first time, Liège-Bastogne-Liège, also known as the Old Lady. Players can also create their own competitions in My Tour by choosing stages from the available ones. In the Tour de France 2020 Pro Leader mode, players can create their own cyclists, choose their specialties and develop their skills over several seasons. In Pro Team mode, players control an entire team of cyclists, switching between teammates during the races, developing strategies, and recruiting the rookies. Additionally, for the first time, players can turn on the first-person camera for an unprecedented immersion, as well as experience a completely redesigned time trial mode. Tour de France 2020 is certainly a good game for fans of cycling. Those with even a basic knowledge of professional cycling could get a lot out of it, particularly given that the real-life, postponed Tour de France was very different from what had come in years before. Mafia, the City of Lost Haven, was a big and important game, because it was one of the first to be so damn creepily similar to real life. Transferring the spirit and atmosphere into a remake so that it enchants both new and old fans is a very challenging task as of 2020, when everything is saturated with commerce and the desire to indulge the player. The main storyline has remained the same. There are no radical deviations from the original Mafia. You still play as Tommy and Jello, your friends are Paulie and Sam, your boss is Salieri, and the enemy of your Mafia family is Morella. At the same time, a lot of new things have appeared in Mafia Definitive Edition. Motorcycles, stealth mechanics, additional cutscenes and dialogues, a cover system, hand-to-hand combat, as well as quests in walk mode. The physics of the retro car park is pleasantly surprising. The weight of antique cars can be felt at every turn, and especially when you go into a skid. Shooting was also implemented in unique fashion. The balance between accessibility and complexity is almost perfect. There are rather few firearms available though. 4 types of pistols, a Tommy gun, a shotgun, a sniper rifle, and some melee weapons, plus Molotov cocktails and grenades. Still, each of them behaves differently and will definitely come in handy. Even the most useless pocket revolver from the original will do a good job eliminating nasty mobsters. In general, the remake turned out to be more than worthy. The locations and scenes were reworked brilliantly. The gameplay is captivating, and the plot thrills in the same way it did 18 years ago.
All these guys in this room, they're here because they have the only thing that matters to me. The only thing that should matter to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy?
They're loyal.
That's right.
One day you're busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat. And then next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money.
Go get him, Tommy!
Teach these boys a lesson. Break every bone in their bodies.
You want me to become one of those Wall Street boys?
Don't sass me, Tommy. I'm trying to teach you the ropes, so you don't get strangled by them.
Now you stay straight with me, you're gonna be living the high life, Tom. You abuse my trust.
Don Salieri, you won't ever need to worry about me.
Okay then. Welcome to the family.